It has been quite some time since we've done an episode. You just have to give me a second here. I'm streaming this, by the way, for those of you on YouTube. That's why it's not like video style. Although this is mainly for YouTube. Alright, and I should be... Oh wait, this isn't the right account. That would explain a lot. I'm like, why can't I see me streaming right now? I'm like, oh, I'm signed in as Rado. Okay. What's the email? I'm gonna say it out loud. I'm not that stupid. I don't think anything has happened since last time I was on last night. No? Okay. So if you guys aren't sure what this series is, this is episode 7, I think. It's been a few weeks since I've done a video on it. Oh shit. I don't want to do that. I'm just burning wood now. It's been a few weeks now since I've done an episode, and for that, I'm sorry. But yeah, just give me a second. Yeah, I'll explain everything. I'm just gonna lava bucket. I need to put you in there. Alright. I'm signed in. I want to make sure that I'm streaming and all is good so I don't have to repeat myself. And then I will get into what's going on right now. As soon as my internet on my laptop decides to load. Can I not? Okay. All right. Did they change this? It all looks different to me. Man, I feel bad. Alright, this is actually bothering me. Oh, there we go. Now it's loaded. Just want to make sure the audio is good. Testing, testing. Make that up. Alright. I'm a little quiet. I don't know if there's a way I can adjust that. I don't think there is. So we're just gonna have to roll with it. Anyway, hi guys. It's been a little bit. Where do I start? So the last episode we did was 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, and we went to the end. A lot has happened. I've been playing on this a lot. The reason I wasn't recording it is because I didn't really have a regular schedule when I was playing it. So I'd like hop on for half an hour, and then I'd get off, and then I'd get back on and play like 2 hours at like 11 at night. And it's not really something I want to stream. That being said, I do want to, now that school is starting back up in a few days, I want to get back into a more regular schedule with the series. That being like 2 or 3 times a week tops. It is a lot of fun. We still got a fairly active player base. A few people have dropped off since the last time you were on. And not to say that they, hate the world or nothing bad happened. They just kind of, I think they just got bored of it. And that's understandable. Not everyone is into like the long-term stuff. I'm hoping the series will still go on long, even though it's been a few weeks. And I could have easily done another, 12 episodes over those weeks. Because a lot has happened. So I don't really know where to catch you guys up, because I can't tell you everything that's happened. It sucks that no one was recording it, that I wasn't, and I'm sorry to drop you into like this, because I know if I was watching a series, I would be totally lost. So I'm just going to give you guys a tour of all the bases. That's going to probably be the next 20 minutes. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to skip over it, and I'll get to all that. So I believe my base has not changed too much since the last episode. The chests, the contents inside the chest, obviously the amounts and stuff, that's all going to be different. I do have this giant Triton chest now, and this was yesterday I did that, because I was at basically AK all day yesterday playing on it. So this is my house, and I need a map. Do I have one of the regular maps in here? I think this is it. Yep. Okay, so you can see me. I'm in the top right. I'm that little white icon. The green icon that's there, that's actually just the map down in my basement. I don't know if you guys have seen the aquarium, but that's the aquarium. I don't know if that was there. I have a hole in my wall because I was doing stuff on my tower and I was too lazy to fix it. Start. This is my egg destroyer. I don't know if this was here either. I don't remember. Like I went on the old episode, but I didn't get a good look at my actual base. I just remember that we were, in the end, gonna get elytras. We did actually finish that quest. That took us like 5 hours. We were all on together there for so long. I did get a pair of elytras. Mitchell got a pair of elytras. Ryder got a pair. Ryder died with his pair and lost them. Pretty sure those are the only 3 we got. It took us hours and we only got 3 pairs. And Braden and Andy kind of got screwed over. But they were fine. Like, they were the ones that were giving us the pairs. So I feel kind of bad. But they're actually the 2 people that have dropped off. They have not been on in a while. Again, I have a lot to show you. I don't think I'll be able to show you everything in this episode, just for the sake of, keeping some stuff new and exciting. I can't point at the map. You can see that patch of brown and gray on the top left in the desert there. That giant patch right at the top left-hand corner, that's actually an Ender Dragon glitch. If you remember in our last episode, the Ender Dragon lagged out. We winded up finding out about a week later that the Ender Dragon glitched back in at 0, 0. That patch there is roughly 0, 0. It drilled holes into the ground and caused quite some issues for the people who discovered it. It wasn't me, so I don't actually have any footage. I haven't seen the thing ever actually on this world because I wasn't in the end when it died either. Or didn't die, just despawned. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. This is my base. I actually finished my tower more or less. Like, there's more I want to do to the inside, but the actual construction on it is done. This is the world map so far. That right there is my base. This isn't everything in the world map. Like, you can see there's more stuff in the bottom, kind of like the bottom middle on my mini map here on my hand. And there's more, obviously the desert's not on here. I just have like some of the main houses on here. I'll show you all that. So if I go up here, this is all done. There is a beacon from the Wither episode, actually. I put the beacon to use here. It's not going. Like, it is, but it's just not showing. I think it's because it's deep down, the actual beacon, and the render distance on it kind of sucks. Even though I still have the effect, so I know I'm in range. It's just, for whatever reason, it disappears. There's also this thing. Ryder did this to me. I'll deal with it. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Okay, we're good. This is my mine. Okay, that's frozen over. I frost rocker boots now. This is, again, you can see the recovery from the Wither episode. It was quite hectic. I actually mined this out for cobblestone, but the rest of it is insane. And, yeah, I actually haven't done too much strip mining, so I think I may do some of that. I don't know if that's something you guys would want on camera, but I can get to that. It's just me on, by the way, right now. So now if I head back up, actually I'll take my frost walker off for a minute here. I can show you what I've actually done on my island, which is a lot. Most of it I did in the last probably 5 days or so. So I got this path. I don't know if this was here. I don't think it was. We used to have a cow and chicken farm here. I moved them. You can see the frame rate drop when I walk outside. We have the cow and chicken farms are now over here. Just so that I don't obnoxiously hear them at my base. We have a lot of eggs again. So I don't know, we may have to prank someone with eggs, possibly. Well, see, that's just mean. This wasn't me. Someone broke my thing. My money is that it was Ryder. He was on last night messing with me, so... He tried to steal all of my stuff and was going to hide it and make me do a scavenger hunt for it. So, like, we are still doing pranks. Ryder actually moved. So I think the last time I did an episode, he lived... Oh, that's an enderman. At me, bro. I'll show you my armor and stuff in just a second, yeah? So, I got the Ocean Odyssey, which is my total helmet. Restoration 3, Aqua Infinity 1, Mending 1, chest plate, protection 4, Mending 1, chain leggings, which are not permanent. I'm just trying to get a good enchant on diamond leggings. And then boots of 1,000 winters, protection 4, fast walker 2, feather falling 4, mending 1. I know depth strider is like arguably better, but I plan to get a depth strider pair of boots as well to actually like wear casually, because the frost walker is kind of annoying. It's fun, but it's irritating. Yeah, I should get feather falling on like a pair of depth strider boots. I feel like that'd be a lot more usable everywhere I go. Frostwalk is nice, but yeah, it can be annoying. So I upgraded the wheat farm. I actually have a new wheat farm over here now. This one is I still use for the time being. I plan to get rid of this one up here and actually replace it with just like a garden with like fences around it. And I'll probably put like my netherwort farm in there and have like a small carrot and potato farm, because I don't really need carrots and potatoes, but it's nice to have them in case if I change my mind and decide I need them again. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe the Enderman stole my block and the water poured out. That'd be a funny coincidence. The nether portal's all revamped. I'll get to the nether in just a second. We did a lot there in the last few days. There are dolphins in my thing. I'm sorry. You can't escape, so I'm just putting you out of your misery. No, now you definitely did that. You made me break my wheat. I feel kind of guilty, but like... I love how in my first couple episodes it'd be like killing dolphins was a task, and now it's just like one-shot kill. So actually I'm gonna put the fast walker on. I'm gonna go out to my fish farm. So this is a automatic fish farm. You see dolphins in there right now, which is not what I intended, but it happens. Basically the fish come up, the soul sand at the bottom, they get pushed up, pushed into the cobwebs here, and then they suffocate, and I get all their stuff. I'm really using it for bones. That's my entire purpose, because we can't find... We have one skeleton spawner, and I have a conduit here now as well. We have a skeleton spawner over at Ryder's new base. Oh, I took them off, that's why. They're not working. But other than that, we don't really have a lot of bones. We're talking about doing a market. So rather than like being able to go to each other's auto farms and stuff, we just have to buy the goods off of each other. And I think that would just benefit all of us more. So I set up like a small path here, you can see. That I haven't done a lot in like underwater expansion as much as I want to. I haven't really figured out how I want to do it yet. So I think it's going to involve getting rid of some of this coal, just because we need the space. I think this big one here especially is going to go. Just because we want all the shops and stuff to be next to the pathways. Okay, stop. I also have like I have a really good sword, a really good pickaxe. This guy might kill me, so I'm just going to go away. I have a Riptide Razor of the Agents with Impaling, Impaling 5, Riptide 3, Mending 1. And then I have the best pickaxe in the game, unless you count the Silk Touch one. And one of the better swords in the game. I don't have Fire Aspect, and I don't have Sharpness 5. But it's a really good sword. Oh yeah, the auto farm, or the community farms. I don't think these have seen any changes, actually. These are pretty much the same. We added like a small carrot thing down there, but it's not really worth showing you guys right now. Kira's house, I don't even know if I've ever been here on an episode, actually, now that I think about it. Because I don't think I've done an episode with her in it. She hasn't been on lately. I wouldn't say she's dropped off, though, because it's pretty Kira. Like, it's normal for Kira just to stop playing for a while. She's got a pretty awesome base, though, I have to say. She's placed her own little coral reef outside her house so she can look out. It looks really cool. Yeah. I don't want to go through like every single house, but that's the idea with Kira's. That's the idea with mine. I am also setting up a scute farm over at my house because I had the Total Paradise, and I worked hard on that the first couple episodes. That glass, kind of like what Kira has here actually, with the totals in it. Except she has a horse and a sheep. So yeah, I had that, and it wasn't really working in the sense of I had to check it constantly and try to hunt down the scutes, and it just, like, short term it worked, but long term it didn't. And that's whatever. So this is Ryder's house here. Oh, this is Ryder's old house. This is where he used to live. He still owns it. He just never comes here. So we basically just use it now for, it's like a Lopez house. This is where Lopez lives. And, I don't know, like if someone needed crops, they could take some of his crops. He has plenty of stuff. I've taken some stuff from him. But, like, I took some carrots from him. I don't think he'd really care. Ha! Jokes. Yeah, I don't... Oh, he's got some redstone here. I know he was looking for redstone. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Nevada's old house. It's irrelevant now. We have Ethan's house, which he moved in... I can't remember. He definitely came back before my last episode. He moved back into the community, I think. And yeah, he did. And this is his base. But yeah, the last time I seen his base was a while ago. And then we'll go to Ryder's new house in just a second here. Oh, and Mitchell's. I gotta show you Mitchell's as well. But yeah, Breen and Andy have kind of dropped off. I think they'll be back at some point, but no promises. Yeah, he's got... So it's Windows 10, right? That's his theme. Windows 10, Windows 10. So the whole thing is like the Windows 10 colors. I think it's this way. I can't quite remember though. And he's color-coded the entire base too, which is actually a really cool design. I like the way his base looks. And I'll agree with Breeden and Andy were telling me this a few weeks ago when they were talking about it. It's just that his base is not really an island, it's just flat. Oh yeah. That's a cocoa bean, everyone. This is a bug regarding my texture pack where cocoa beans are ginormous. For whatever reason, they are huge. And I don't know why that is, but it's a thing. Windows 8.1. What? Oh, it's like an upgrade? Alright. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't see that before. Anyway, we'll go into the Nether. We've done a lot of work there, mainly me and Devin. I'll show you Devin's base as well, because that's... God, I got a lot of bases to show you. So, what we've done... Ethan's floating Windows 10 base. We've flattened this area out. This is where... So, my portal used to be up those stairs, right? If that's any constellation, you would come down here. There's the death run over there. All that stuff. So, this is Kira's portal on her house. She's got a house on... a portal on her island. This is Ethan's portal, or Devin's portal. You can actually see the red cursor on the map. That's me now, traveling in the Nether. So you can see how quickly it is. So this is my base, right? It's right on my island. So let's go to Devin's real quick. And I think I have more, yeah, tons of cobblestone right there to constantly expand it, because we got to reach out this one platform out to Mitchell and Ryder's, because they're a bit further out. That being said, too, we totally are willing to allow... we want to allow more people on the world. We realize that with just a few of us on here, although we are finding stuff to build, we're finding stuff to do, we realize that it's going to get boring if it's just the same people on every single time, especially now with, a few people dropping off and getting bored of it. We want to bring subscribers on, not just to alert the series, but we want people to have fun. We want people more or less we can trust not to hop on and our entire base is blown to pieces. So like we have ground rules, obviously. I think that's fair. And it's weird that the back one there doesn't have a window. Or the front one. His villagers are freaking out. This is Devin's villager farm that doesn't really work. He lives in the iceberg biome, just north of my... Oh god. Just north of my base. And we built that villager farm... Not yesterday, but 2 days ago. And his boat, although has been here for a while, I don't think... It's not even done. Like, the sail is... He got lazy with it. It's called the Dorito Devil. That's what he's named his ship. And, he's got, like... I actually helped him build it. This was a process. I don't know if this was in an episode, though. I think we built it off cam. Yeah, I want to stream more of this. So whenever I'm on it, I'll just record it. At least I'll try to. Like, even if it's late at night and I'm just on it and I'm tired and I'm not even doing anything. Like if I'm going mining or something, I'm just jamming out the tunes. That's a little bit different. Like if I'm AFK farming, obviously I'm not gonna do that on cam. That's boring. But you know, if others are on and I'm doing stuff with them, yeah, I'll try to record it because you know it's fun first, YouTube second, and that's the way I've always put my videos. My base just looks awesome from a distance. I'm sorry, that tower. I know the bottom of it's kind of weird because I had to expand it and it looks kind of dumb. But what I wanted to do today, we have to go to Vider's base first. Shit. Alright, let's go to Vider's base. But what I want to do today is actually expand, or set up the market. I want to start the market. Because basically the idea of the market is we're all going to have a little shop there. And we're going to be able to trade with each other and have different stuff and buy stuff from each other. Rather than all of us having like our own little garage sale style, I think a market would be easier for everyone just to access, especially with me because it's right at my base. But yeah, you use my portal, you come through, or we can set up a portal in the market or at the community farm or something, if that's easier for people. Not that, again, like the portal to a market would be like here. So like it wouldn't be that far from Q and my portal in the Nether, but in the overworld it's more of a hike. So you've seen all of their bases, and now I'm going to show you Vider's and then Mitchell's. So Vider and Mitchell's bases, they're close. I just haven't built the platforms out to them yet. Like, I'm getting there. I'll do that at some point. Probably next episode. But we got a lot of little side projects I want to do. I want to finish the skute farm. I want to get the market going. I think we'll do the market today, though. Alright, so Creeper Leone's base. So he moved. This used to be Mitchell's. This was Mitchell's first base. And then it now is Vider's base, because Mitchell left it and moved to his second base, which Mitchell's has also abandoned his second base and moved now into his third base. This is Vider's second base, which is Mitchell's first base. It's very confusing. Basically, he's got like a castle set up here. Most of this was built by Mitchell. Vider just kind of expanded on it. And the one thing Vider I hate about him in this game, and don't get me wrong, he's my brother. I love him. We're practically we're practically best friends. But I hate the fact that he's like, I don't know what to build, and I'm like, dude, I could do so much to your base right now. Part of me wants him to hire me to build cool stuff at his base. I'd do it if I wasn't so busy with other projects that I'm doing in my area. He's got the best villager farm though. He's got really the only villager farm that I know of. Devons aren't breeding right now. I don't have one yet. Breeden and Andy I think have one, but their base is secret. And I don't know where it is. They've stopped playing as far as I know. Whoa. Power 5 for 64. He's got a lot of good librarian trades. Expedition 1, not that good, but it's only 5 emeralds, so it's okay. Power 5. He's got like 3 different, so this is how I got all the mending stuff. He's got like 3 or 4 different villagers with mending trades. I think the lowest that I've seen is 12. Yeah, see 36 emeralds, that's a ripoff though, because he's got one right here for 18. He's got one for 12, I know, and that's the one I was exploiting the other day. One thing me and him have been talking about is actually him not letting any of us use the farm, the villager farm, and make us, like at the market, right? He sells, yeah, here it is. No, that's not it. Was it? No, he had one. This guy? That's also mending for 28. I don't know. Anyway, what he's thinking of doing, or what I've talked to him about doing, is setting up a little thing at the market where the idea is that he sells mending books, and he can sell them for diamonds rather than for emeralds or something. You guys are doing like a shady deal back here. I'm just... But yeah, and that way he'll be able to get diamonds and stuff, and he actually will get something from it, rather than us just showing up and abusing his villagers. The reason I came up with the idea for him, though, is really because I've already gotten like 10 mending books, and I don't really need any more, so, you know. But I really want to do some kind of trade system, and I think it would be good. Okay, so I actually did this to him, and I'll just fix it. There we go. Yeah, we have to move some of the villagers over to Devon's house. Alright, Devon has two really bad villagers though, so Ryder was okay with it. He's also got this whole front area that I've been like begging him to do something with for the longest time because it is on the water, right? So if I actually put my map back in my hand here, you can see it's on the north end, right? And we are like that direction. So you can see why I really want him to do something with this. That's really why. Cassie also has a base. She hasn't played in a very long time. Oh, one other thing though that he built was the gladiator pit or the arena or whatever. We aren't really sure what we're calling it yet. We're planning to do some kind of fights at some point. And even if they're not like a big scale fight, I'm sure like you'll get me and Devin fighting it out in here at some point. He built this whole thing. We can bring our own stuff. He's got some stuff here that we could use, but he doesn't really recommend it unless it's like a paid match where we like throw in money and the winner gets it. Just because otherwise we're just sitting here brawling constantly. It's really irritating. So if I actually go down here, I was playing red. Me and Devin were testing it out the other day. What's this? Lag spike? Server crash? Internet. Alright, I'm back, I think. Testing. Hold on, I'm gonna unmute my laptop. Yikes, that's an echo. Sorry about that. Yep, okay, we're good. Yeah, it's actually a really cool arena, though. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. He spent like 4 years getting red sand. I had to help him with it. Briefly, though. He did most of it. So I think, yeah, stuff like that, he's good for that. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna build a fight pit. I'm like, alright, you go. You do that. And there we go. We got a fight pit. So yeah, me and Devin were doing it a few weeks ago. We were battling it out with different stuff. And last but not least, let's head over to Mitchell's new base, which is in the desert. And then we'll start working on the market. I'll set up my shop. I don't know what I'm going to put in it yet. Probably tritons and scutes once I get my scute farm up. Because I really want a monopoly on scutes. So this is Mitchell's portal here, actually. So maybe we'll just go through this. For whatever reason, though, it links up with riders in the nether. And it's going to be a problem in the long run. But I think once we set it up on the same level and stuff, we should link up. I think it's because Riders Portal in the overworld and Riders Portal in the nether, they aren't in the same spot. It's weird. He thinks it's Mitchell's fault, but I actually think it's more Riders than it is Mitchell's. So yeah, this is his base. He's got the other little underwater base, or the underground base going. We'll actually we'll go normally. Yeah, we'll just go normally back. If I can break this, it's stone. I thought it was sand. Did he change it, or is there an easier way out? Oh, I was right. It is sand. Oh, you. Okay. What's going on? Hello? Sand? Oh, there it is. I'm like, what the? So I know he was going for a secret fuel, but then he built this thing, and I don't even know anymore, so. Yeah, he's got an artificial island here that he's built. And Ryder was showing me it. He was like, what the is he building here? He's got a fake island. You can tell where he got all the sand. But, yeah. It's pretty neat. Neato burrito. So let's head back to my base now. And, I think we're having some server issues. Hello? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. That's weird. What is this? These blocks? Cobblestone. Huh, another the gravel. Where are we now? Yeah, so these islands, I don't think they've ever been used. So, reference, for anyone who wants to join this. We do have a few islands around here that have just not been used. This one, for example, no one's living on. It is actually a pretty good area. It's in the center of the map, more or less. You could even, yeah, like this would actually be a good. It's kind of small. No one is using this one either, although this is where Ryder was going to put his old fight pit. I think if we talk to him, he could probably give up this old one because he's got the new one now. I don't think he cares about this one. And he never finished it, so like you can see, he had the same idea. This one was just going to be a lot smaller because he didn't have the space before, right? And then he moved. But no one uses this space, so I don't know. I think he'd be down. Like if someone was willing to be like, yeah, I'll just move into it, turn it into a base. I think he'd be fine with it. Now this bridge on the other end, this goes to Ryder's old base, and this is off limits. I know he wants to keep it because he put a lot of work into this, so I don't blame him. But yeah, for any reference, there's also the spawn island. No one's living on that, but I think the spawn island we're just going to use for new players. Like, I think I'm going to... I still haven't done it. I was talking about it the very first episode. I was like, all right, the plan here is that we're going to get stuff onto the spawn island, and we're going to give it to people. That didn't happen. It still never happened. But I think I should do that now that we're actually going to be letting people on. And I got a ton of food. So, food is not a problem on this map. Not at all. For new players, we got the community farms that you guys can use. Mining in this area is not as bad as you would think it would be, because a lot of us don't strip mine. Like, I haven't mined in weeks, because ores is just not something we burn through very fast, especially with mending on all of our diamond stuff now, or at least me. I burned through a lot of iron lately, though, because I was making a lot of hoppers, so I may have to go mining for iron, and I may just go strip mining in this area. But yeah, the only places that have really been strip mined at all is around me. So, because I think Mitchell is strip mined a bit, but no one else. Kira has mined a little. Ryder's mined a little. Devin has only mined it when he's in my mine. So, yeah, trust me, new players, you guys are golden, this location. There's also an island to the south of me, but you can't see it on this map. I think there's also an island to the east. I think it's mainland, though. I don't think it's an island. Anyway, that's not important. But yeah, players, feel free to come on. I'm not going to open the realm code to you guys. I'm sorry. But that's just because Ryder had a bad experience with the realm code. He gave it out. A bunch of people logged on. They hacked the server, destroyed everything. We do care about the stuff on here. That being said, I can backlog the server if people want to grief. Griefing's not a thing. Pranking is different. You know, I think blowing up someone's house is different than, like, moving all their stuff around in their chests or turning it into, like, granite or like, you know what I mean? Something like that. It's different than deliberate destruction. I can't stand when people do that, so. Yeah. Okay, we got some coal going in now. That's good. You can see I have a lot of food. So I may just drop some of that off at the spawn island along with like maybe a rule book or something. Not that there's too many rules. The main one is just like, you know, don't do anything stupid. Like, don't be a creep. Like if someone logs on and you're in their base, yeah, they could kill you. I don't think they would. There's not too many people on the server that would kill you for it, unless you had a reason, like you were deliberately placing TNT or like there's some people who would if they were in their base. So don't get me wrong. Ryder, I don't think Ryder would. Devin was saying that if people joined, he might get really defensive. My base is always open. My base is practically Walmart. People just come in, take what they want, and leave. Only if Walmart was free, because people basically steal from me all the time. I'm not encouraging it, but it happens. So, yeah, I don't really try to stop it either, and that's that's on me. We're gonna drop these maps off, and then we're gonna go down into the water. We're gonna start building the thing. I think that's a good plan. So this is actually Braden's base. The maps I have here. And while this is nowhere near the scale, like, his base is probably way up there. But, and I do have some of the other maps, like, of water. just water. And it's like, I gotta sort through this, and I don't know how, so yeah, I'm just not going to. He's just gonna be there. And I think I'll do the same thing with Ryder, because I don't know if I want to map out that entire area. And it almost looks natural, actually, those two. Minus, like, that right there, but yeah, it actually looks pretty natural. That he's that close, but he's not at all. I'd actually say he's probably over one map than that. He's closer aligned with me. But yeah, you can see there's an island here. So if someone wanted to move on to that island, they could. Anyway, I'm getting carried away again. I do that a lot. So why don't we can set up, we'll just mine some stuff out over at the place. So we'll grab some shovels. So we got plenty of those from the zombie farm. And the drowned farm, which is over at Ryder's old house. It's really all we use it for now. I never actually showed that yet, but we won't do that now. And I'm just putting some mob drops, ink. I have a lot of ink sacks. That's actually pretty good. And then I don't know, what do we want? Probably stone bricks. I know prismarine would be good, but we don't have a lot of that. We do have a lot of stone bricks. Or at least, not a ton, but enough. So we'll make do. I guess sandstone would actually look pretty good too, underwater. But that's whatever. Alright, we got the conduit. We got all that good stuff. All these different types of fish. Let's find the path. Wait, okay, there it is. It kind of throws me off on where the market is located. But, that's fine. Let's actually dig out a new path. We'll go, like, right here. I know people would be like, Chase, that the market is, like, right next to your base. Yeah, and I'm the one building it, so it's gonna go where I want it to go. Even if no one else uses the market, I'm gonna make a shop here. I'm gonna build some stuff underwater, because that's kind of the point of this map, though, right? Build cool stuff underwater. That was at least my intention. I know others were like, I'm gonna start a war. It's like, yeah, I mean, we're not encouraging it, but it's part of survival, so, you know, we're not against a war. It's just, you know, blowing up people's houses to be a dick is different than... I don't know. There's different degrees of war. Like, if you hate someone, I don't know. It's weird. Like, if Ryder, for example, would be like, yo, I'm killing you, Jace. I know it's just because he wants to do a war in a Minecraft map. It's not because he hates me. Or whatever. It's not. He wouldn't take it out on me because he's pissed at me. It's because he wants to have fun. It's... Okay, you... Don't do that. Yeah, though, that's why I'm a little concerned about that with people. Okay, you need to stop. You gotta light this place up a little bit better. That's why I think mining out all these coral reefs, as much as it, like, I know it's not good for the environment, but you know what? This is Minecraft, so I think the environment's gonna be just blocky. That was partly a pun, but, I mean, it was a pretty shitty pun, so it's okay. Okay, so I think, let's go a little bit more out, actually. And then we'll turn. I want to do like perfect squares maybe, if I can, for the plots. So we'll make up like little plot areas here. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We want like space really, just to build stuff here. That's really what I'm going for right now. Because all these coral reefs, as nice and pretty as they are, they get in the way. And I just killed the dolphin again. I'm so sorry. Don't kill me, dolphin. Are you mad? I don't think he's mad. What a conduit range over there? Really? That's gonna be a problem. We have to build another conduit? Yeah, actually, that is pretty far. Man, that blows. Maybe we move the conduit. Mm. No, we can just put the market where the coral reefs are. We just mine all that out. God, that's gonna suck even more, but alright, let's do it. If I had a silk touch pick, I do have a silk touch pick, actually. Let's go get that. Oh, killed another dolphin. They get in the way, I'm sorry. I'm not looking where I riptide. It's my fault, I know. Do I have a diamond silk touch pick? Nope. Yes. I thought I did. Well, maybe we put mending on it then. Like, having a mending silk touch pick is not a bad idea. It's just, I don't know how I'm going to get XP on it, but... yeah, actually, how do I get XP on him? I guess I'd have to kill stuff and then hold the pickaxe. That'd be the only way. Alright. So yeah, we got these little, like, tower things. I don't know why, but they kind of look good. That's why I got them. I got Aquafinity 2 on my... Aquafinity 3 on my turtle helmets, so I can mine stuff really fast underwater. I want these coral blocks. They look nice. I don't want them to go to waste because there's only so many in a world, right? I know we have like an infinite world, but I want stuff to look good. Okay. Alright. And then obviously the dead coral. I don't have to worry about those. But the good ones. How does coal die if it's already underwater? Like, does it spawn in dead? Or what? You need to stop. I never understood that. Like, am I doing something wrong with the ocean? Like, I know right now I'm mining the whole thing out, but... I don't know. Why is it dying? Oh man, this is gonna take forever. I would be like, I can just blow it up with TNT, but I'm pretty sure that because it's underwater, it's not gonna work. So. Alright. Who just threw a trident at me? Which one of you idiots? Was it you? No, it wasn't you. It was you! Like, he was right next to me, I didn't see him. Damn. Good job, Jace. Tridents hurt, man. Say what you want. Even with great armor. Like, I know my pants aren't that good, but my chest plate's protection 4. You think it wouldn't do, like, 3 hearts. But it's a pretty damaging weapon. I think it's the most dangerous weapon. Yeah, it's the most damaged weapon, anyway. That, like, if you enchant a sword, like a diamond sword does 7. But if you enchant it, it does 8 with sharpness 1. So... and the trident does 8, right? Yeah. See, my sword right now does more. To regular mobs, anyway. But I think because it's impaling 5, my trident might do more to these dudes. I like to think it would do more, anyway. I mean, why else have it? I think sharpness is actually... like, I think swords in general just a lot stronger on this platform than on, like Xbox One was. Just because I remember there being like point forms with the enchantments, and I haven't seen any of those on here. So these coral reefs, they spawn pretty weirdly. It's like it's so many different blocks. It's not just coal. It's like sand and dead coal and ores. Let's actually get all this stuff. Oh, is my inventory full? Nope, I'm just lagging. I want all of it. Especially the living coal and the fans and everything. Especially all that. Okay. I'm trying to not swim because I don't have depth strider, but... I need depth strider boots. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna mine all this out, I guess. When I'm standing on a block, it goes a lot faster than when I'm swimming or moving. And that makes sense. Easier to aim, I guess, with a pickaxe when you're not falling down water. So that makes sense to me. It's cool reef though. I'm gonna have to mine more than one. That's gonna be the annoying part. Oh, I'm using my silk touch there. My bad. That explains why you were so slow. Yeah, okay. The commentary right now, I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie with you. Yeah, I had a long couple days, and I know it's like, Jace, you're going back to school. What can you're still in summer, what could you possibly have to worry about? Just family stuff. I don't really want to get into it on stream. It's nothing like, how do I put this? It's not like my family's fine. It's not like we're fighting or anything. It's just, yeah, just some family stuff going on. Not really anything I want to talk about. So, especially not with like a random stranger that, well, no one's watching the stream right now. Sorry, YouTube, I just spoiled that for you. I'm all alone right now. Again, it's fun more than anything, and that's why I ultimately think, I was still playing on the world, I just think that's why I stopped recording it, just because YouTube in general, it just stopped being fun for me. And it's still, I don't know, I don't think it's ever going to be what it was to me. It used to be this like great, awesome thing. Now it's just like, been there, done that. And I'd love to, I think YouTube, being successful in YouTube is just as, I think, as important as being successful in an actual, like, quote-unquote job, because it's not easy. It's not easy. You don't usually stay a YouTuber for very long in this business. And by that I just mean like you get burnt out or your fans stop watching you because stuff changes. So you got to change with it, right? And it's a difficult thing to do. Yeah, like you can just follow the trends, do a viral video, and you'll get popular, but that's not how you'll keep a fan base. Okay, look at this. This is pathetic. My game is, watching the stream back, it is laggy as crap. Oh, okay. The game just stops. Like, I can move, it just stops. It did that, it's been doing it the last couple days. I don't know why. I don't think it's my internet. My internet seems fine. It's almost like the game's servers are just buggy. Or the connection with the server on, maybe it's my end, but I don't know. I'd probably blame the Minecraft server first. They are known to be pretty crap. Yeah, these things are going to be really annoying to take down. I'm still on the first one. Okay, welcome to the mining podcast, guys. We're going to be mining coral reefs today. I know, it's pretty exciting stuff. We're actually going to be... No, we're not exploiting them, so I'm sorry. No, we're going to be mining them down. Yes, it is a waste of our time. Yes, sir, I'm aware. Yeah, it is pointless. I totally agree. But we're here doing it anyway, because why not? It would make our oceans, coral reefs look nice, but this one is in our way, so it needs to go. Let's get this patch back here before we go into another one. Yeah, I just want to clear up the space, mainly around the path, the main path here. Um, okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of blocks. That actually might be why I'm lagging. The server can't take all these blocks above me. A lot of this I'm probably just going to wind up burning. I think the regular coal I won't, but... The granite, the sand... Well, the sand I might keep, actually. But the granite... That's probably going to go. You guys ever seen Michael Jackson, This Is It? I was watching it last night with my dad. Like, I've seen pieces of it when I was younger. And when Michael Jackson died, like, I didn't really know who he was. Like, I knew of his music, and I got that he was a big celebrity, but I was like 7, so I'm like, that guy, he's dead? What does that mean? Like, I didn't really get that whole, the concept that, he's done, he's not gonna make any more music. And then I remember when they did the Slave to the Rhythm, which was one of his unreleased songs. I still think that was a pretty good song. I actually liked it a lot. There's not many 2 songs by him that I can't actually think of any songs by him that I didn't like. But, yep, he was, he knew what he was doing, that's for sure. There's one thing I got from that documentary. Is that Michael Jackson, he knew what he wanted, and he was really good at it. Alright, this is actually going to be painful to do. There's one gone. God. Okay, this one actually looks smaller. So. That was a pretty big one, though. To be fair. Maybe I just don't worry about the coal now. Like, I have enough red, so... the pink I'll still get. The red, maybe I won't. It's gonna bother me if I don't, so I'm actually just gonna get it. There's another coral reef over by Braden's old house, so I know where to get more. And this reef is pretty big too. It stretches out all around my house, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm sorry. This is like I just go dead silent. What should I talk about? How was your day, random person? Leave in the comments if you got this far and be like, yo, my day was great. Or you tell me why your day was bad. And, if you tell me why your day was bad, you need some advice, you'd be like, Jace, what should I do? And I'll be like, man, I'm not a therapist, but here's my recommendation. Here's what I would do in this scenario. I'm not a god, but I shouldn't even be giving out advice, really. I'm not legally, but I can give out my own personal opinion, so I'm allowed to do that. Yes, sir, I am. I hope all your days was going good, though. You want a good day, though. Like, no one wakes up in the morning and being like, I hope today is a bad day. Like, seriously, no one ever does that. That would be just... there'd have to be something wrong with you. Or like, every day I have is always good. I want this one to be bad. Like, I don't know. Then you're just spoiled. Like, I get it. Like, I live in a country that it's a pretty rich country. You know, I'm Canadian. I'd say Canada's a pretty rich country. Obviously, it's not like number one in the world, but it's, you know, it's a pretty rich country. It is a great place to live. And I'm able to sit here and live stream through the internet to people watching. Granted, no one's watching, but that's not the point. I could. And I have those opportunities. You know, I have food in my belly right now. I went to breakfast actually with my mom and my grandfather. And that was fun. Like, that was the last time I ate actually, which was at like 9, and it's... Really? I ate like 5 hours ago? No, it's 4, so that's way more than 9. That's like... Okay, quick maths, go. Okay, well, I mean, if it's 4:30 now, and I ate... It was more like... I was leaving at like 11 there from there actually, so... Yeah, it was like 5 hours, 5.5 hours ago. I got up at 9. But we didn't get out of the house till like 10:30. So, Vado was supposed to come with us, but he was sleeping, so we left him. Snooze, you lose. Then you don't get breakfast. He's still not up, by the way. Unless he got up when I started, like when I started streaming, he was still asleep. Dead as a doornail. But, yep. Yeah, I'm going into grade 12. That's kind of cool. You know, last year. Still have no idea what I'm going to do with my life. That seems to be a pretty big issue. Because, you know, they always tell you in grade 9 or whatever, oh, you got plenty of time. And then, like, all of a sudden, you're in grade 12. Okay, what are you doing next year, Jace? You doing college? Doing an apprenticeship? You're just gonna work at, like a burger joint and bus tables all your life? Like, what you doing? Pretty much the same answer. I have no idea what I want to do. Which is the truth. It's a pretty big decision, and I have no idea. Yep. Being a teenager, gotta say, I'm over it. So over it. I'm not picking up any of this pink stuff. I want to pick up this pink stuff. Did I get it? Nope. Nope. Bingo. The trident, I'll just leave the trident. There we go. It's looking good. So obviously, like, we'll mine this out, but now we got some space for shops if we want to. Put some in. We'll mine this little thing out. Maybe we'll start working on the other side. This is such a big thing for what will ultimately turn out to be probably nothing, but it is what it is. Yep. So we'll have like shops all around the conduit as well. I don't know, this will probably go eventually, but see, like, these ones are huge, and I don't really want to mine them. I'll be honest, I'm getting lazy now. Can you blame me? I just spent the last 20 minutes mining those out. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it. That's a good start, though. We got some space cleared. For my shop, anyway, I'll put it right there. Yeah. Or maybe mine should be closer to my base. I don't know if that's a good call. Like, if I'm outside conduit range... I don't know, it's still in conduit range. I could do it, like, right here. Well, right here, actually, would be a good spot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm down. That'd be a great spot for my thing. It's right next to my base, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, because I had my garage sale here. but I got rid of all that. And now I got stuff I want to get rid of again, and I want people to buy it. Well, I have materials that are valuable, but I don't need as much as I have, and that's best of both worlds. Same reason why I want more people on the server is I think the map would work better with just more people. Actually, I guess it would go in nature, right? I don't know. Coal is weird. It's a living block, but it's not. We're actually running out of chest space. That's going to be a problem. Stones. And I think I'll wrap it up. I'm really tired. I think I'm just going to go on Netflix. Or YouTube or something, because I need to get food in me. Maybe I'll eat... It's 4, but maybe I'll eat like a late lunch. Or a light lunch, and then do dinner later. Or something? I don't know. I'm already thinking about what I'm gonna eat. I'm really tired. You can probably tell, like, I'm quiet. I'm usually quiet when I record stuff, but today especially, it's pretty quiet. So, anyway, that's the return of Project Aquatic. I'm sorry that it was a pretty boring episode. Didn't really do much. We pretty much just explored and then mined out one coral reef. And to be fair, it takes a while. I think I'm going to have to get Devin or Ryder or someone to come on and help me, you know, mine some of this out. But yeah, that's the return. This will be going up on YouTube soon-ish. Probably later today at some point. Check it out. And I plan to do more episodes in the future. Again, if you're interested in joining, obviously I'm not going to invite people right now, but maybe next episode or something, message me on Xbox if you're interested. I can't guarantee, but I will see. I just, you know, I don't want to invite like a hacker on and then lose everything and have to reset the server. I don't want to do that. So there's certain people subscribing stuff I'm already talking about with the others. I haven't talked to them about it yet, but I've talked to other people that are playing the server, and they're like, yeah, sure, we can bring those people on. I don't know them at all, but if they watch the series, and you know, consistent watchers especially are welcome, because that means they, you know, they enjoy my content, and frankly, that means that they are right up my book. They are okay people if they watch my content. No, but anyway, that's gonna be all. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, leave a like. If you're watching on the stream, follow me, I guess, so you can catch all the streams. And I'm sorry I'm tired, but next episode. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.